what I love so much about this second film is that it allows people to see her and I think understand her the way that I do. Couldn't be happier.
It's more important than ever that you lift everyone's spirits. As only you can.
I'm obsessulated.
The wand really sells it.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I couldn't be happier to talk to you, Ariana, really.
Thank you so much. I couldn't
Uh,
either.
I've been like enjoying this adventure for a year now with Wicked and Wicked for Good, but you've been having a journey with this character for over 4 years. So my
Mhm.
question for you is, how does it feel to enter this final stretch of this journey with Galinda?
It's very emotional, to even hear you phrase it that way, the final stretch. It's very emotional. I gave so much of myself and my life to her, and I feel like she has given me so much in return. And also she's a character that I love very dearly. And what I love so much about this second film is that it allows people to see her and I think understand her the way that I do. So that feels really rewarding and like a certain peace is coming with that. Like feels nice.
That's great, and I couldn't agree more with you that we really understand Galinda in this film. I think you are incredibly talented, Ariana, really. And I was listening to the Good Hand podcast with Amy Poehler,
Oh,
and you said
yes.
something really fascinating that you were like shifting the pitch in your voice, depending on which version of Galinda you were performing. So the question is, was there a tone that was more difficult to rehearse? And if so, was there a musical number that was more difficult to rehearse?
Well, I think definitely the really classical operatic stuff, like in No One Mourns the Wicked and in the finale, all of those like really super operatic coloratura area. That was the hardest to train for. But I was so grateful that I had the support of my incredible vocal coach, Eric Vitro, so that I could do all of that work way ahead of time so that by the time I got to set, it wasn't even a thought. It could just come out and I could focus on emotionally what's happening and the honesty of the scene. So it required a lot of training. But yeah, that was definitely the hardest, uh, probably vocal thing to achieve for me. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Ariana. The film opens tomorrow here in Chile, and I'm really excited to
Yay!
see what people say. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for yours. Thank you. Thank you.
I have
Thank you.
like tons of notes, but
Yeah, great.
my question for you is more simple, I think. How has your vision and sensation of this film changed as a director throughout the last few weeks, now that you've seen people from all over the world react to this second part of the story?
We've worked on this for so long, 5+ years. And usually when you make a movie, the audience is like right around the corner and you're waiting for this sort of validation for it. But we spent so much time on it that we didn't get that validation because it wasn't coming out yet. So it was a huge focus on just the work of it, on all the details of it. And in a weird way, that really cleared the way so that we could really make sure that every fine detail of movie two was exactly how we wanted it to be and exactly how we wanted people to experience this on the big screen. And how people take it is a whole nother adventure for us. So it's been really fun to hear people's reactions, details that I have honestly forgotten about since we put them in so long ago. To see them catch all these things, it's the most beautiful thing as a storyteller to know people are paying attention in the dark to what you've made and all the love and joy that we wanted to put into this story, that people are getting it, and it means a lot.
All right. I have to wrap it up soon, so I'm not going to ask you another question. I'm just going to quote you
Oh,
because you said nowadays the storyteller is responsible for what you're drawn into the cinemas. And because of that, it's important to understand that entertainment isn't just for comfort, but it's actually communion. And
so
if
nice.
you have any words for people who dreamed about film, uh, please let me know. How did your experience in Wicked help you to understand like this concept?
I think we have to remind ourselves that we're allowed to dream big.
Mhm.
There were times in our culture where that was encouraged, and where new things and the possibilities of the unknown were revered. And it feels like we're in a time where we're more fearful than hopeful. But now I hope this movie, in the process of making this movie, inspires others to do so as well. It is the thing we have left of each other. You know, we're so divided. We have all very different ideas of how the world should be or how to get there. But at the same time, we all want the same thing: safety for our family. We want the ideas of possibility and progress. And I think that movies sit in a very precious space to allow us to see the world through someone else's eyes. And I hope this movie and the details of it, that you get to see just the amount of details that remind you and remind you of your own life, that you see these beautiful things all around you all the time.